girls should know her at...
Hi, I'm Meg. I'm an octopus scientist, and this paper is the bane of my existence. Here's the paper in question, and on the surface, she almost looks legit. But I'm gonna point out some red flags for y'all. One of which being that no zoologists are on this paper, meaning that anybody with any sort of expertise surrounding octopuses is an author of this paper, which is so apparent when you read it. The other of which being that I am not sure if this was ever peer-reviewed. This is what a paper looks like when it has been peer-reviewed. That comes from this paper, by the way. So this, sus. Now, I am not a physicist or an astrobiologist, so I can't really comment on any of that, but I am an octopus scientist, so let's look at octopuses. Right away, you know that this is full of shit. One of which being the first sentence contains no reference. Who is implying that? Second of all, trying to correlate complexity with the number of protein-coding genes. If you did not know, there is no correlation between the number of protein-coding genes an organism has and how complex that they are. As an example, rice, I believe, has about 50,000 protein-coding genes, but we do not consider it as complex as humans. How do you get such a large number of protein-coding genes? This little thing called genome duplication, which is where organisms in their evolutionary history undergo whole genome duplication, which is just like it sounds. Their entire genome is duplicated. Apparently, a bunch of astrophysicists don't understand this. Now, I could go on and on and on about this paper, and I likely will make a YouTube video completely debunking it because I am so tired of having this conversation. But let's look at the funniest figure in the paper, which is this one right here. Squid plus virus equals octopus. Even without reading the paper, this is hilarious. You couldn't even illustrate it. For one, the main point of this paper is to argue that octopuses, and specifically fertilized octopuses' eggs, came from a meteorite from outer space. This just completely derails their entire argument. Because now this figure is saying that a virus is the one that is responsible for octopuses. Which honestly, a virus coming from a meteorite from outer space is a lot more plausible than whole ass octopus eggs. So what is it? Did a virus give rise to octopuses, or did a meteorite containing fertilized eggs give rise to octopuses? Now, I love a silly good time, don't get me wrong. I used to love joking about how octopuses came from outer space and welcoming our overlords. But what we have all collectively learned now in the US is that conspiracy theories undermine experts and institutions and give rise to fascism. So I'm no longer fucking playing. Stop spreading this garbage.